Good morning all. We respectfully acknowledge the Yugambeh people, the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, and pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. We planned a lot of things, not my height today, as you can see. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Chamindika Bonara, and I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Today we are here to launch the Qlicksmart Digital Platform, which will help hospitals and healthcare facilities become a safer place for frontline healthcare workers. I especially want to thank Minister Andrews for accepting our invitation to launch the digital platform today. 20 odd years ago, a nurse from the emergency department exclaimed that there had to be a better way to prevent being injured by a scalpel than using spare artery forceps to remove the sharp and bloodied scalpel blade. It was this comment that spurred Dr. Neville Henry to invent the blade flask, the world's first single-handed scalpel blade remover. Dr. Henry, along with his colleague Dr. Michael Sinnott, founded Qlicksmart to innovate medical devices which address the overlooked safety concerns of nurses, doctors and healthcare workers, their colleagues. These products are now used in over 50 countries, keeping healthcare workers safe on a daily basis. Today, we are launching something different. The Qlicksmart Digital Platform provides free resources for hospitals and healthcare facilities to implement a sharp safety program that best protect their nurses, doctors and other healthcare workers. In Australia alone, at least 18,000 nurses and healthcare workers suffer from a sharp injury every year, risking the transmission of a bloodborne pathogen such as hepatitis B and C and HIV. There are many teams within healthcare facilities who play a part to prevent sharp injuries, including clinical staff, infection prevention, purchasing departments and the management teams. Our digital platform provides one place to access the resources for each stage of sharp safety implementation so that the different teams can make evidence-based decisions on which safety devices and policies will be the most effective at protecting their staff. One of the tools in the platform is a value analysis calculator, which can be used by purchasing teams to calculate how much scalpel injuries are costing their facility and compare estimates of different safety devices. Another major aspect of the digital platform is the interactive training app for virtual product training. This app will enable accessible product training in city, regional and remote hospitals. These tools and the other available on the digital platform were developed in-house, incorporating over 20 years of research into improving safety in healthcare facilities. Qlicksmart had a great idea, but we couldn't have made it into the platform it is today without the assistance from the Innovations Connections program and the fantastic team from Monash University's Design Health Lab. It now gives me great pleasure to invite the Honourable Karen Andrews, Minister for Industry, Science and Technology, to speak. A little bit background about the Honourable Minister. After a career as an engineer and running her own industrial relations business, Minister Andrews was elected to Parliament in 2010 as the federal member for Macpherson on the Gold Coast. When she was sworn in as the Minister for Industry, Science and Technology in the Morrison Government Cabinet in August 2018, Minister Andrews became the first ever female Cabinet Minister from Queensland. Minister Andrews has always been a strong advocate for Australian businesses, doing significant work to help Australian industry flourish, including the establishment of the Manufacturing Modernisation Fund, which is backing around 200 projects around Australia. Being a woman in the STEM industry myself, it is inspiring to see Minister Andrews leading the way in this field. Please help me welcoming the Minister to the stage.
Walking across that stage. I apologise for that. Look, Thank you so much for inviting me to be here today, and thank you very much, Cam, for that very warm introduction. But when I first had the opportunity to understand about Qlicksmart, which I did through reading the documentation that was sent through to me, it really quite frankly ticked a number of boxes for me personally, but particularly for the portfolio that I represent. When we talk about Australia, we've talked for some time about Australia needing to become an innovation nation. I've always been very confident in our ability to innovate. What I don't think is particularly well understood by the community in general is what innovation is all about. And when I was listening to Chad speaking before, you actually probably very clearly enunciated what innovation is all about, which is that it is defining a problem and then looking for the solution to that. And effectively, I'm sure you've solved multiple problems with your innovation here, but the two that are the standouts for me are firstly the innovation that went into solving the problem of how to deal in a physical sense with sharps to prevent the injuries that were being sustained in healthcare settings. And the second part of the innovation was how you actually got the messaging out to the health professionals about the need to change the way that they work, and now how you are actually going to train people in how to use the devices that you have. Now, increasingly, we are becoming a digital society, and the Prime Minister has been very clear that by 2030 he wants us to be a leading digital nation. So the work that you've done with the platform that you've designed, the opportunities that that gives for people outside the workplace where training can be delivered face-to-face is really fitting very nicely into what the Prime Minister's agenda is, and one that I absolutely support. Now, we do know, particularly coming through COVID, that training has been quite limited, and it's almost every day that I have people say to me, I actually had a volunteer group yesterday say to me that they were unable to complete their training because they couldn't gather people in the room to deliver that training. So the opportunities to digitally provide the training to people, quite frankly, is the way of the future. So I'm very proud of the work that you have done because, well, dealing with the sharps injuries in the workplace, helping to keep our people, our health professionals safe, but you're also doing very leading edge work in how you're going to train, particularly in areas where for a very long time people have said, you can't do that digitally because you've actually got to physically show someone how, in this case, you put the sharp into the device. You've actually proven that that's wrong. So I'm very happy, and if you will allow me, I will certainly use you as an opportunity when I speak to other people about the opportunities that are available through digital training. So congratulations, and it's a really great credit to everyone who's been involved in this, and it's been my pleasure to be here today and learn a little bit more about the great work that you've done. Congratulations and well done.
Thank you, Minister. By now, you're probably curious, what does the digital platform actually look like? We're going to show you a quick demo on the screens behind us, so sit back and enjoy.
Qlicksmart's digital platform empowers healthcare facilities to implement sharp safety by providing tools and resources for each stage of the process. From evaluating safety devices, providing product training and safety education, to assessment of implementation plans. The Value Analysis Calculator will assist hospitals and facilities to make informed decisions around the usage and purchase of scalpel blade removers. There is also the Qlicksmart Training app. This app ensures that clinicians from remote and regional areas receive cost-effective and accessible product training required to keep safe in their workplace. These and other sharp safety resources can be found at the Qlicksmart Digital Platform, which was created to ensure that all hospitals can make informed decisions regarding sharp safety to protect their frontline workers and implement improvements without disruption to their day-to-day operations.
senior clinician and innovator, Michael is a leader within research and industry in advocating for staff safety in healthcare. Michael was involved in clinical medicine for over 35 years, where he played an important role in education of thousands of medical doctors and medical students. Michael is a world leader in research regarding staff safety in healthcare, contributing to over 40 publications, including the world-renowned British Medical Journal. His expertise in staff safety led Dr. Sinner to become involved in the development of many safety guidelines and legislation. On a more personal note, the team at Qlicksmart are many manufacturing partners and our network of 120 distribution partners around the world are motivated, as we know we make a positive difference to clinicians and patients. But in a very close second, we are all driven by Michael's unmatched efforts to make both patient and staff safety a priority. Not one or the other, but both. We are also fortunate to see the impact he makes on this dialogue on a regular basis and are very proud to be part of it. It is my great honor to pass over to Dr. Michael Sinner.
I would also like to acknowledge the Yungan people, the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, and pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. I would like to thank the Honourable Minister Karen Andrews for her time today and her words of encouragement. I would like to ask the Minister to pass on our thanks to everyone in her department and in her electoral office for their support, in particular the commercialisation grant that helped us fund AMDO's position. AMDO was the lead developer of our team that created the app. I would like to thank Ariana Marguez, the General Manager of Cohort, for allowing us to use these spaces to host our event, and for all her assistance with the preparation for today. When I heard that we were going to launch our platform today at the Gold Coast, adjacent to the Gold Coast University Hospital, I remembered my days as an intern at the hospital, where David Spain was one of my registrars. In the old hospital, there were rumours that used to go around of a missing Bengal tiger floating around in the emergency department. But that's a story for another day. I would like to add my perspective on the innovation being launched here today. Firstly, with my clinical hat on, I believe that the Qlicksmart interactive instructional app shows you a glimpse of the future, when similar interactive apps will become the new standard for training clinical staff on the safe use of all medical devices, and it's been pioneered here in Australia. With my somewhat ill-fitting business hat on, I believe the Qlicksmart Digital Platform will revolutionise the current route to international markets by making the current global playing field a bit more even. This will mean that small Australian innovators, and we have several here today, and medical device companies will achieve greater success on the world stage. Finally, on behalf of Dr. Neville Henry, AM, my friend, co-founder and the original inventor of Qlicksmart, who gives his apologies for not being here today, on Neville and my behalf, I would like to acknowledge that the two old white guys are shuffling off to the side to allow the young, multi-cultural talent to shine through and achieve their potential. Excuse me. I would ask you to join with me for a round of applause for Chiminika Connor and her team. Today we have Joseph here, Marin, and Oscar, and back home we have Ika, Sarah and Carlos, who are on the screen previously. I would like you to join me to thank them for their achievements, some of which we've seen here today. Achievements that will dramatically improve staff safety in big cities and small country towns here in Australia and overseas. Achievements that will have flow-on effects to improve patient safety in all those locations. And last but not least, achievements that will have flow-on effects, achievements that will see our Australian medical device industry grow and flourish, achieving the type of international success that our sporting teams have been achieving for decades. So thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Michael. were not expecting that. I now invite the Minister and Michael back up to the podium to officially launch the digital platform, which will be available on the Qlicksmart website from today.
We invite you to launch the digital platform. I wanted you to cut a ribbon, but apparently that's old-fashioned. So that's the screen as a demonstration of shut up. Thank you very much.
And there it is. A big thank you to the Minister for joining us today.
Yeah.
To everyone for coming along, and of course my and our amazing team at Qlicksmart for all your hard work. Our special guests will be sticking around for the next few minutes for a photo op, and refreshments are available just outside. Keep safe everyone. Thank you.